beloved child, I know that life keeps you busy, and the demands of each day may leave little room for stillness. Yet, in this moment, I want you to pause and receive a truth that has been placed upon your heart. Out of the billions who walk this earth I have chosen you. Just as I once called my 12 disciples from among multitudes, you too have always been set apart in my eyes. This is not by chance but by divine design, for I have seen your faithfulness, your unwavering devotion, and the love you carry for me within your heart. My dear, stay with me until the end, and you will receive the confirmation you've been seeking. If you believe in God's blessing on your life, then subscribe to the channel and type "I am the chosen one" in the comments. I gave my life for you upon the cross. Will you give me just a few moments of yours? If you love me, I ask you to share this message with the first 9 souls who come to your mind. Do not hesitate, for they are not random individuals. They are my chosen ones. It will not be your own will that selects them, but my hand guiding yours. As you reach out, know that you are planting seeds of truth, and I will bring forth the harvest. I am the God who brings clarity when your path seems uncertain. Perhaps life has not unfolded the way you envisioned, and at times you have wondered if you have fallen short. Yet, every detour, every trial and every unexpected turn has shaped you into the person you are today. You once believed that walking in my ways would lead to a path free of hardship, but my child, I have been using every experience to refine you, to reveal your true purpose, and to prepare you for the mission that lies ahead. Through me you will awaken to a life of deeper meaning. You will discover the passions I have placed within you, and you will come to know the joy of living in alignment with my divine calling. My precious one, never doubt how much you mean to me. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, preparing moments of divine favor and blessings beyond your imagination. In the quiet moments when the weight of the world rests upon your shoulders, when the noise fades and you are left alone with your thoughts, know that I am there. I am not a distant observer, but the very breath within your lungs, the whisper of hope that sustains you when the road ahead is unclear. There are times when you wonder if you are truly seen. You question whether the silent prayers you offer in the darkness, the tears that fall unnoticed, or the unspoken cries of your heart matter to anyone. Let me assure you, my beloved, not a single one escapes my attention. I gather them as sacred offerings, each one a testimony of your trust, your longing, and your precious soul. My love for you is not measured by your accomplishments, nor is it based on your ability to meet the expectations of this world. It is steadfast, unshaken, and eternal, like the sun that rises each day, like the waves that faithfully return to the shore. When you stumble, I do not turn away in disappointment. Instead, I draw near, ready to lift you up, to steady your steps, and to set your feet firmly upon the rock of my promises. The world may try to define your worth by status, wealth, or achievements, but none of these determine your true value. Your worth is found in this unshakable truth. You are mine. Formed by my hands, known before time began, called to fulfill a divine purpose that no one else can. I know the questions that linger in the depths of your heart. Why am I here? Does my life have meaning? Let me silence those doubts. Your existence is no accident. You are here because this world needs the light within you. The unique gifts, the experiences, the love I have woven into your soul. Every moment that has led you to this one, every trial that strengthened you, every joy that expanded your heart, every loss that taught you the depth of love, has been part of a tapestry that I am weaving. Even the darkest threads, the moments of sorrow and uncertainty, are essential to the beauty of what I am creating in you. When I chose you, it was not because you had mastered life or reached a state of perfection. It was because I saw the fire in your spirit, the quiet strength that presses on even when faith feels fragile. Your faithfulness in small things, your willingness to love even when it costs you, your courage to stand firm even when fear threatens to overtake you. These are treasures in my kingdom, more precious than gold. My dear, stay with me until the end, and you will receive the confirmation you've been seeking. If you believe in God's blessing on your life, then subscribe to the channel and type "I am the chosen one" in the comments. You once believed that following me would remove every obstacle, that obedience would lead to an easy road, yet here you are, facing valleys you never expected. My child, I did not promise a life without struggle. I promised that you would never walk alone. I bore the weight of suffering so that when you encounter pain, you would find refuge in me. When the burden feels unbearable, when the storm rages around you, do not believe for a moment that I am far away. I am your refuge, your stronghold, the anchor that holds firm in the midst of chaos. Your pain is not a sign of my absence. It is an invitation to lean deeper into my strength, to trust that I am working all things for your good. My beloved, do not fear the unknown. Do not let the weight of the past hold you captive. Lift your eyes to me, for I am writing a story of redemption upon your life, one of beauty, grace, and eternal purpose. The same God who called Peter from his nets, who raised David from the fields, who placed Esther in the palace for such a time as this, that same God walks beside you now. The same power that raised Christ from the grave dwells within you. Romans 8:11. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You are my masterpiece, my beloved, my child. And in my hands all things, yes, all things, are being made new. Let me speak to the weariness that weighs upon you, the exhaustion of striving, of trying to mend what is broken by your own strength. Release it all. Every burden, every regret, every lingering what if. My shoulders are strong enough to carry them. I did not create you to walk this path alone, but to rely completely on me. There is no shame in needing grace. In fact, it is the very doorway to true freedom. When you surrender control, you create room for the miraculous. When you let go of the illusion of perfection, you allow me to work in ways beyond what you could ever imagine. You open yourself to the power of my divine transformation. Now about those 9 souls I have placed upon your heart. You wonder why them? Why the friend who seems to have everything together? The colleague who hides behind laughter? The relative you've struggled to forgive? Each one is engaged in a battle unseen by human eyes. Some are drowning in silence, others wear masks of confidence while their hearts quietly shatter. They are not chosen by accident. They are not chosen by accident. They are my beloved, and I am calling them through you. Your obedience in sharing this message is not about duty or guilt. It is about becoming a vessel in my mission to save and restore. A single act of courage, a moment of vulnerability, could be the very lifeline that draws them from the darkness. Do not underestimate the power of your yes. When you step forward in faith, you set eternity into motion. The enemy would have you believe that your voice is insignificant, that your impact is small. But I see the grand tapestry of generations that will be transformed by the choices you make today. That friend you hesitate to reach out to, she is one conversation away from laying down her pain. That colleague, he stands at the edge of despair, and your words could rekindle his hope. I am not asking you to deliver grand sermons. I am asking you to be a reflection of my love, to shine my light in a way that only you can. I know you long for clarity. You desire a roadmap, a well-laid plan that details every step of the journey ahead. But faith is not a formula, it is surrender. Walk with me one step at a time. I will illuminate your path as you move forward, not before. Every act of obedience, no matter how small, unveils the next revelation. The Red Sea did not part until Moses placed his feet in the water. Sometimes you must step into the unknown before I reveal the miraculous. My dear, stay with me until the end, and you will receive the confirmation you've been seeking. If you believe in God's blessing on your life, then subscribe to the channel and type "I am the chosen one" in the comments. Now let's confront the lies you've believed. I am not enough. I am too broken. I have wandered too far. My truth silences every accusation. You are enough because I am your sufficiency. You are whole because my grace fills every fracture. You are never beyond my reach. My arm extends into the deepest abyss to lift you out. The cross has removed every barrier, every sin, every shame. When I look at you, I see righteousness, not because of what you have done, but because of what I have done for you. I long to rekindle your wonder. The pressures of life have dimmed your awe, but pause and look around. Every sunrise, every blossoming flower, every shimmering star is a love letter from me. I delight in you. I take joy in surprising you with unexpected moments of grace. The laughter of a child, the embrace of a friend, the peace that floods your heart in worship. These are glimpses of my kingdom. Heaven is not merely a distant destination. It is a reality breaking into your present. And when you falter, when patience wears thin, when doubt drowns out faith, remember this: my mercies are new every morning. I do not tally your failures. Return to me again and again. My arms are always open, my forgiveness immediate. Your worth is not a shifting tide of highs and lows. It is a steady, unwavering flame, untouched by your mistakes. Now about the mission ahead. This calling to share my message with 9 souls is not a burden, but an invitation to partner with me. Watch as I orchestrate divine encounters, soften hearts, and use your obedience to set transformation into motion. Some will welcome it with joy, others may dismiss it. That is not your concern. Your role is to plant the seed. I will bring the growth. As you journey forward, never forget, you are always before my eyes. When you rejoice, I celebrate with you. When you weep, I collect every tear. When you feel small and unseen, I remind you. The God who named the stars knows your name. The hands that shaped mountains hold your heart. The voice that silenced the storm whispers, "You are mine." This is your truth, my beloved. Walk in it, breathe it in. Let it dismantle every lie, every fear. The path before you is bright, not because it is easy, but because I walk beside you. Together we will turn trials into triumphs, scars into testimonies, and ordinary moments into eternal legacies. You wonder why certain seasons of your life seem disjointed, why some chapters overflow with abundance while others echo with waiting. But look to those I have called before you. Consider Peter the fisherman, whose hands once hauled in heavy nets long before I called him to gather souls into my kingdom. The years spent on the sea taught him endurance, resilience, and the humility of labor. When the time came to cast the net of the gospel, he did not hesitate. He understood the rhythm of toil and harvest, of trusting in what he could not see. His days as a fisherman were not a detour. They were the foundation of his apostleship. Then there was David, the shepherd boy, whose fingers strummed a harp in solitude, soothing sheep and his own restless soul. Those quiet nights beneath the vast sky became his sanctuary, where he learned to hear my voice in the wind, to face lions and bears with the courage that would one day topple giants and lead nations. His shepherd's heart became a kin's heart, a heart that beat in rhythm with mine. Beloved, your hidden seasons are not wasted. They are the forge where I refine your character, where I teach you to trust me alone. Even Joseph, abandoned in slavery and forgotten in prison, could not see the thread of my plan weaving through his suffering, yet his trials positioned him to preserve entire nations. Esther, an orphaned girl, did not know that her beauty would become a weapon of deliverance for her people. Moses, exiled in the wilderness, could not imagine the redemption I would bring through the staff in his hand. Your story is not random. Every moment, every season is shaping you for a purpose far greater than you can yet comprehend. Trust me, I am working in the unseen, preparing you for what is to come. My child, your existence is not by chance. Every moment of your life, even those that seem barren or without purpose, is a brushstroke in a divine masterpiece that only I can fully behold. I am Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides. The doors I open for you will never lead to lack but to a life overflowing with abundance of grace, of provision, of joy beyond measure. You fret over your needs, yet I have already counted every hair on your head. Luke 12:7. The same hands that sculpted mountains and traced rivers across the earth, the very hands that scattered the stars across the heavens, will never forsake you. And what of your deepest yearnings? The longing for love, for belonging, my child. Love is not something distant, merely on its way to you. It is already here. It is already here. My love for you is like a mighty storm, a consuming fire, an unrelenting tide that nothing can extinguish. You are mine, and I am yours. Before you took your first breath, I knew you. When you falter, I uphold you. When you weep, I gather every tear as a precious offering. Psalm 56:8. This love is unshakable, unwavering. It will never leave you nor forsake you. But there is more. As you rest in the certainty of my love, you will begin to recognize its reflection in those around you, in the encouragement of a friend, the kindness of a stranger, the embrace of someone who cherishes your soul. These are not coincidences. They are my whispers, tangible reminders that you are seen, known, and deeply treasured. Surrender is not passive defeat. It is an active declaration of trust. When you loosen your grip on control, you create space for me to move in ways beyond your imagination. Think of the Israelites at the Red Sea. Terror gripped their hearts until I parted the waters before them. Consider the widow with her last jar of oil. Her despair turned to abundance when I multiplied what she surrendered to me. So bring me your fears, your uncertainties, your heavy burdens. Let us transform them together. Every worry placed in my hands becomes a seed of worship. Every step of faith becomes a weapon against doubt. I am not far from you, my child. I am near in the whisper of the wind, in the stillness of the morning, in the quiet rhythm of your heartbeat. And one day when you stand in my presence, I will unfurl the scroll of your life before you. You will see how every moment, both the joys and the sorrows, were intricately woven into a tapestry of redemption. The rejection that drew you closer to my embrace, the loss that deepened your compassion, the waiting that refined your faith, all of it purposeful, all of it sacred. Until that day, walk with courage. Love without hesitation, hold on to faith with unshakable hope. The same God who led Peter upon the waves, who anointed David to reign, who positioned Esther to save a nation. He walks beside you. The very power that raised Christ from the grave dwells within you. Romans 8:11. Beloved, a storm does not rule over you. Your past does not hold you captive. You are my masterpiece, my living poem, my precious child, and in my hands all things, yes, all things, are being made new. If this message has touched your heart, take a step of faith today. Type "I am the chosen one" in the comments. Like this video to declare your faith. Subscribe to the channel to receive more messages from God. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. My child, I am not finished with you yet. My child, I am not finished with you yet. The best is yet to come. Hold on to my promise. Hold on to my word. Hold on to my love. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.
Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you agree with this video, type Amen. If you love God and you believe in Him, please share this video.